Hey guys, I'm back once again for another Indiana Jones figure video, and it's going to be a very quick one because I just decided to do something very funny, and by funny I mean something actually pretty freaking interesting. So I've ranted in the past about the first wave Indiana Jones figure, the basic card version from the first wave of Raiders of the Lost Ark figures, or the first Indiana Jones figure we had, which is the Fertility Idol Indiana Jones. Literally one of the weirdest looking figures and easily has the ugliest head sculpt. But there is another version of that figure released in the Lost City of Akator place set that featured a Nuga Warrior and the same Fertility Idol Indiana Jones figure, but with better face paint. So luckily I stumbled upon one of these figures for a dirt cheap price and decided to just randomly hatch an idea to fix the figure up, because even if it was the better version of the Wave 1 Indy, it still also needs some improving. So here is that fixed figure. This is the now fixed Fertility Idol Indiana Jones figure from Wave 1. But as you can see, here are the subtle differences. The hat. I decided to change the hat because I wasn't a fan of the color or the look of the hat. I took the Last Crusade Indiana Jones figure's hat, the third wave Indiana Jones figure, like the head that I replaced, which I already have Temple Trap Indiana Jones's head on, as you can see on that particular figure. So I didn't have the head sculpt for that figure, but I always liked the hat, so I decided why not go ahead and replace the hat. So I obviously boiled some hot water and pried the head separately with the hats and all that stuff and did all that trick. It took a bit to actually getting to that point, but as you can see, it's on there now glued and it looks really good. And not to mention, even if the eyes are a bit like, it's not perfect, but they are immensely much better. And they actually do kind of get Harrison Ford's likeness straight away on there. I mean, the face actually does look like him a little bit. It's starting to really grow on me a lot more than the last one, because that last one, man, that the one from the first wave, the initial one was absolute trash. It was so rushed, but this one looks better. And the hat replacing it, which, yes, the hat's a bit damaged. It's been like that since I first bought the Last Crusade Indiana Jones figure. But yeah, as you can see, the look is much better. And of course, some other changes. I changed the bulky working holster and replaced it with one of my other Indiana Jones figures with the holster, which is my custom Cairo Indiana Jones, like the first one I used to do. I took that holster, like took the piece off of it, broke it in half, and then glued it back together, of course. I mean, it was always been like that. So I decided to do that trick again and put that holster back on there. And now you can see the holster is much more proportionate and also Raiders accurate in terms of the dark colors. And yeah, it's just a simple fix. Like, this is just a quick video to show it because I absolutely really love how this looked. Now I think I have my definitive Raiders Indy for now. It's just the plethora of Indiana Jones figures over here. And this is all like the different Indies over here, as you can see. Now, of course, I'm not going to be keeping all of these. I decided that since this is my definitive Indy over here, this one I'll be giving to my little brother here, which is the Temple Trap Indy I reviewed. Pretty good figure, in my opinion. It's a pretty decent figure. And that's another thing I also want to compare. Like, I forgot to do this. They almost look similar to each other in a way. Like, one of them's more fine-tuned and the other one is more, like, rushed out. I don't know, but they almost look a bit similar if you can try to tell the difference between. I mean, obviously, the lighting is not helping, but as you can see, the eyes are way different. When I put it in this particular shade, let's see, there we go. It's almost, I would say almost similar. I found that kind of funny. Like, they're almost similar to each other. But yeah, that's basically it. And again, this figure is decent. I do like this figure, but at the same time, I'm not going to be keeping this one for long. Well, especially since the leg articulation, of course. Well, yeah, that's basically it. It's like there's a plethora of Indiana Jones figures over here. Yeah, that is it for this video. See you guys later.